Hey Jeff, this is David with Artisan Revere. I just wanted to send you a quick QC video of your two knives. This is your small petty knife in Midnight Black, and this is your paring knife in Midnight Black. So let's jump in and do the QC inspection. Okay, so that knife flies through this magazine paper. I can hear just how toothy the edge is, which is exactly what I like. Perfect. Okay, that's your paring knife. Also performed perfectly. Let's do the rest of the inspection. So first thing I want to do is check to make sure that these pins are nice and flush with the handle. They are. Now I'm going to look between the black Richlite, the white G10, and the Tang to make sure there's no gaps. There aren't any. Right now I'm checking the front of the handle to make sure it's nice and smooth. We don't want any rough edges, especially in the front of the handle. Checking the choil area right here to make sure that's nice and soft for you. And then the spine as well. Now I'm going to visually inspect the edge, make sure it's a nice even grind. And I'm going to run it through my fingernail just as a double check against the magazine paper. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the paring knife. Inspecting the edge. Looks good. Running it through the fingernail. Nice and toothy. Okay, before I ship these out, I'm going to clean them up and oil them with food grade mineral oil. But before I do that, I'm going to show you a couple more things. So let's pretend that this is a wall magnet, which is our preferred way, our preferred method of storing your knives. Obviously, also the leather sheaths are incredibly convenient and fantastic on your edges as well. So either of those two ways is perfect. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your knife up against the magnet spine first, and then rotate it onto the magnet. When you remove it, you're going to remove the edge first by rotating it, and then take it off this way. That goes for any and all knives. That's one of our two methods that we recommend folks to store their knives. Now, I also want to show you your cutting board. So everything is coming in this one box. Okay, so everything is coming in this box right here. This is your cutting board. Goes over the journey of the board, gives you a little bit of information about the wood. Now, important to note how you take your board out. So first of all, it comes with these two applicator pads as well as a 4-ounce tin of board paste. So please watch as I do this. Your board is in there really good. We want to make sure it's not going to be jumping around. So there's this section here. What I want you to do is I want you to grab onto this and just pull your board out this way. And the board's going to come out nice and easily that way. Okay. So we put the board in feet first. This container is fantastic for travel purposes. Everything is going to be in this container. Your board is stunning. We spend a lot of time making sure that the edges are nice and chamfered and smooth. Same on the bottom. You've got really good deep handle grooves for easy maneuverability. You've also got 1/2-inch rubber feet. So that means you can get your fingers underneath the board if you want to lift it up off the surface that you're working on. And when you finish washing and drying the board, you want to put it flat on this surface. Okay, you don't want to store it like this. That's going to help make sure that the water evaporates very rapidly and that your board stays nice and straight and does not warp. Okay, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. You obviously now have my cell. I'm going to put this away once we're off camera. Okay, thanks so much. I really appreciate the order.